How's it going? Happy Monday. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Hello. Watched an edit of the Star Fox stream, was baffled to discover that the alert song is from the game. Yeah, it's Crystal Fox's awesome theme. What do you mean? Dude, everybody loves Star Fox now because in the Mario Galaxy movie, Star Fox is in it. Haven't seen the movie. Not gonna watch it. But I know that because I am online. I know so much crap because I'm online. Stuff that I'm never gonna watch. You know how much I know about the Amazing Digital Circus? Not that much, but more than 0, which is the amount that I should know because I'm not gonna watch it. All of my favorite characters, like Pomni and Jax and Ragatha and Kinger, I think, and something else. Guys, there is drama in the Amazing Digital Circus fandom. Guys, drama alert! There's drama in the fandom, y'all. I know about this because all social media is stupid. Social media thinks I care about stupid baby cartoons, and it keeps showing me posts about it. How much do you know about Homestuck? I know everything up until... When did I stop reading Homestuck? I don't remember what the last thing that... You know what? What happened? They introduced the second set of trolls, and I was like, I'm fucking done with this. Too many characters. I don't care anymore. So I stopped reading after that. And I think it went on for like another 6 years after that, so... I would say I probably don't know that much in the grand scheme of things. But... Guys, they're putting the Amazing Digital Circus in theaters, and everybody is fucking pissed. They're so mad about it. They're so upset about they're putting the Amazing Digital Circus in theaters, and everybody got so mad that the guy who owns the company that makes Amazing Digital Circus had to get out on Twitter and say, like, guys, stop fucking complaining. We need to make money, please. I thought that was very funny. I got no dog in this race. Guys, you heard it here first. Jax kills Pomni. Me driving past the AMC on the midnight release, leaning out of my car window and just yelling Jax kills Pomni over and over again. I bet half of you people watching this are too young to even remember Snape kills Dumbledore. You don't even remember. You weren't even alive when that shit happened. Probably. But that was the joke of the damn year that year. Inescapable joke. Anyway. I don't really have a plan today. I think I'm going to do some dailies, and I have a free game I downloaded that I'm going to play for free. And that's about it. Oh, I have something. So, why did I start off by saying that? That is not how I wanted to start this anecdote off. In the chat, in our Discord, our friend Discord, somebody brought up the book. Have you heard of this book? Anybody read here? I don't read. But if you do read, have you heard of this book called Dungeon Crawler Carl? Because I know this book because, apropos of nothing, Trevor's mom got it for him for Christmas. So I'm holding a copy of Dungeon Crawler Carl right now because somebody brought it up in chat, and I was saying, like, yeah, I opened this book up to like 3 random pages. It was the most embarrassing thing I had ever read in my life. I read like 6 paragraphs total, and I was like, because some of my friends, they've never heard of Lit RPG before. Lit RPG, if you don't know, is like a new age, a modern genre of like a post-internet, post-fan fiction genre where, okay, so imagine a book, right? And then, okay, wait, so hold on, back up. So imagine a tabletop game, right? But you aren't playing it in any way. You're just like watching somebody else play a tabletop game, and they but they interrupt the plot to keep talking about the mechanics of the game even though you aren't playing it. So it's basically completely irrelevant. So I opened it up to a random page and took a picture. I'm going to read a short excerpt because I did not pick out a specifically bad page. I literally opened up to a random page of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Let me read what is on this. This is page 92 of Dungeon Crawler Carl. Page 92. Okay. Here we go. Both Donut and I were level 5 when we got to the door. For me, the higher levels didn't really mean anything. I received 3 stat points every time I leveled, but I couldn't distribute them yet. The only thing that helped it's written so poorly, it's literally hard to read out loud. The only thing that helped was that my pugilism, unarmed combat, foot soldier, and smush skills were all level 5 now also. Because of Donut's special buff, she was growing with each level up. Her strength was at 15. Now when she jumped onto me, I could feel the strength of her claws on my shoulder, even through the leather jacket and troll skin shirt. Do you have any sort of slashing skill? I asked. You know, something with your claws? Of course I do, Donut said. My slice attack is at level 4, and my back claw is also level 4. Okay, good, I said. You can help if we get into trouble. Your strength is way higher than mine. You should get in there once your magic runs out. I'm gonna keep going. We're not done with the page yet. The door at the end of the tunnel didn't have any sort of official sign on my mini-map. We crept towards it, going as silently as possible. Donut's little bell jingled with each step. The room beyond was large and round-shaped, probably about 1,500 square feet. The door itself was old and grimy, with a doorknob that appeared to be hanging on by a single bolt. While it wasn't labeled on the mini-map, there was a paper sign attached to the door written in Spanish. It looked like some sort of official notice. The sign was old and weathered, and it looked like it had been there a while. So this is the level of writing that we're dealing with here. It's... Is this an isekai? No, it's, I believe that it is, like, effectively an isekai. I believe that the plot of Dungeon Crawler Carl is that, aliens invade Earth and, abduct people to be in a reality TV show, but it's like a space reality TV show, but the space reality TV show, it directly emulates a video game for no reason. Like, there's stats and stuff, but I'm gonna open up to another random page. Let's see. Let's find something closer to the back half of the book. Let's see. We're just gonna open up to a random... Let me see. Sorry. I'm trying to find... I said random, but a lot of these are... I can skim them, and they're just extremely boring. Oh, God. Like, half of this book is just descriptions of items. It's like, it just pauses. Okay. I had to see if the smoke bomb remained lit. They said that the items didn't retain their momentum, but what about this? Thanks to my level 5 in explosives handling, now when I examined incendiary items, I received some extra information. Goblin smoke bomb, type, deflagration. Effect, opaque smoke over a 10-meter radius for 3 minutes. Status, good, 89 out of 100. Emits a stinking cloud of billowing multicolor smoke that lasts for 3 minutes before dispersing. Used to either confuse enemies or as a stage prop at a hair metal concert. It didn't say that the bomb was lit. I pulled the bomb out, and to my relief, the wick still crackled and spat. I quickly added it back to the rat's grid. I don't know what that means. Everything was the same, but the status had changed to discharge imminent, 34 out of 100. I then examined my pile of goblin dynamite. They were all out of 50, not 100, and all of them were either in detonation imminent or danger. It appeared the danger warning... What? Oh my god, this is written so bad! It appeared that the danger warning appeared once the status was below 15. I am not a professional writer by any means, but anytime I do have to write something, I think one of the things I try to avoid is using the same word in the same sentence twice, like immediately one after the other. I gingerly removed the most unstable piece of dynamite I had, one that was 10 out of 50, and added it to the rat's inventory without lighting it. I noted, despite me handling the dynamite as carefully as I could, it had gone down to 9 out of 50. Jesus. I was lucky I hadn't blown myself to bits earlier. This next one was at 13 out of 50. I lit it, and then quickly added it to the rat's inventory. I can't express how deeply embarrassing this book is. I'm sorry. If you are a big Dungeon Crawler Carl fan, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you. We got to get you to read some, like, Discworld or something, because you should not be reading this and enjoying it. It's just not, like, it's just not well written. I think that's the thing, is like, okay, I don't think lit RPG is a good genre to begin with, but I could look past the, dare I say, cringiness of having diegetic video game mechanics inside of your book if it felt like the story or anything happening was, like, important or interesting. But 99% of this book is just, like, dryly describing the events that are occurring. Like, I don't even know if I can see... Like, I'm, like, looking through the book, and at no point do I see any part where it seems to be describing, like, how the characters are reacting to anything, or, like, it really is just a extremely dry... It's like reading a textbook, almost. That's what it reminds me of. It's like I'm reading a textbook. It's like I'm reading a video game facts guide about a game that doesn't exist. Hold on. There's a lot of bomb. Every time I open up a fucking page, it's talking about a different type of bomb. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, the other weird part about this book is that the main character's, like, companion is a talking cat. And I don't know how to put this gingerly, but I'm like 90% sure the person who wrote this story wants to fuck that cat. That's all I need to say. Anyway, this book is deeply embarrassing. So, again, sorry So again, if you're watching this and you love Dungeon Crawler Carl, all I can say is you can get help. Things don't have to be this way. You can get better. Just look up, read anything else. Pretty much anything else. Just go to your local library, walk into the fiction section, pick a random book off the shelf. It can't be worse than this is. Like, just go read Discworld. Discworld's great. I love Mort. Go read Mort. It's great. It's like, it's not that long. It's like written for middle schoolers, so I know you can read it. Perhaps check out a video game. That's the crazy thing, is like, why would I read this book that's describing the events of a video game when I could just go play a video game? It's nuts. New achievement, Boss Babe. You have struck a blow against a dungeon boss and caused damage to it. Here's a fun fact. For crawlers who make it through the tutorial, this achievement is by far, most often, the last achievement they ever receive. Isn't that interesting? My God. I just can't imagine getting more than 20 pages into this book before getting bored, you know? Like, it's written so dryly. Every sentence is like completely devoid of any prose whatsoever. Like, and like, I don't think everything has to be some insanely flowery description, but every sentence is like, you know, at most like 10 words. Like, it's, I don't know if they were afraid that people would get bored if you stopped writing about the stats of the objects in your fake video game. Anyway. All right. That's all. Maybe I'll read more excerpts of Dungeon Crawler Carl. You know what the fucked up thing is, too? We also have the sequel. I don't know how many books are in this series, but there are, there's at least 2 because we own 2 of them. We were given 2 of them. Is that that's an excerpt from what was the one you were talking about? Mayor of Noobtown? That one seems even worse than this one. Because Mayor of Noob, maybe I'll have to check. Maybe I'll have to go on a Lit RPG deep dive into the depths. 6 sequels? Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I was going to say that's crazy, but truly, it's not that crazy. This was probably very easy and fast to write, because at no point do you ever explore any themes or anything that a character is thinking about, or like, you don't really write with a purpose. You just kind of like come up with a framework of events and then write exactly what happens in your head. There are plans for a television adaptation, graphic novels, audio. That's so crazy. This guy, hold on. Who wrote this? Matt Dinneman? Who's your mom? Is your mom a publicist? Matt Dinneman. Who are you? Who are your parents, man? Doesn't say. Real convenient. Real convenient. That's insane. Watched another streamer play a game I missed. Oh, Mr. Sleepy Man? I think I've seen that one on Twitter. It's a 3D platformer, right? Anyway, I just don't understand who these books are for. I don't know how they've sold a bajillion copies. Because, like, okay, If you are a video game fan, I feel like you will be bored by this because you would just rather be playing a video game. And if you're like a kid, you don't want to read this. You want to read the Garten of Banban Wikia. You don't want to... Like, this is boring to a child. So the only people who would read this are adults, but I feel embarrassed just holding it. I can't imagine being an adult and being like, my favorite book series is Dungeon Crawler Carl. The series that interrupts the... I don't even know if it's a plot. I guess it's very strictly a plot. It's like, let me interrupt the plot to describe the stats of the objects in my book where there are no characters. Also, I want to fuck the cat that I invented in my own story. Look, man, I get it, but you can't get published like that. It shouldn't be allowed. He's a webtoon guy? As in, like, on the website? I don't know much about webtoons. I know that they're basically... We don't have web comics anymore. Now we just have webtoons. Anyway. I'll have to go check out Mayor of Noobtown. I don't know if I can get a physical copy of Mayor of Noobtown, though. But that one seems like it's worth a read. Something to be said that the increase in abstract and contrived storytelling and format disruptions in the 2010s have resulted in a lot of people thinking that the best part of literature is a cool idea. I do think... What the fuck did you just write, Ma? I don't know if I can say that out loud. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not one to talk because I don't really read. I should read. I bought some books and I haven't read them. I should read them. But, yeah. At some point, there became a distinct dividing line between, like... There's almost a form of writing now where it's almost... It just kind of feels like they are trying to write a screenplay, you know? Like, rather than dive into any themes or, like, having something to say about what's going on, it's more just almost a set of instructions where it's like, oh, this person goes here, then this happens. These two people talk to each other. This person goes here, this happens. And I think it's because there's, like, no money to be made anymore in writing. So I have to imagine a lot of this comes from, like, if you want to be a writer professionally, even if you're writing a book, the best thing you could be doing is writing something and praying that it gets adapted into another form of art. Where you're writing, but... You're writing a story, you're writing a novel, but really you're secretly hoping that that novel just becomes a TV show or movie or video game. But personally, I like things that have something to say. Dungeon Crawler Carl, I think, does not have anything to say. Now that I haven't read it, I could read it. It's kind of long. It's like weirdly long. It's 447 pages, which isn't that long in terms of like a book, but a book like this, getting through nearly 500 pages of this crap would be very hard. Can we hear page 20? Or 320? Let's see what happens on page 320. Don't be crude, Jack, Yolanda said. Oh, there's different characters by the end of the book. I moved forward to walk alongside Brandon, Chris, and Amani, keeping my eye on the map. Yolanda kept up the rear, walking with her bow at the ready. We're taking a left 2 intersections down, right past that safe room. We'll have to cross through an infested area, but I'll firebomb it. The mass of red dots was already starting to shift towards us. Thankfully, they were painfully slow. I could take a nap before they'd reach this hall. Carl, thank you, Brandon said. You're helping us to your own detriment. You are a good man. I smiled. If we get to the point where we don't help each other anymore, that's when we stop being human. I felt something catch in my throat and I coughed. Anyway. This is just very boring. It's just very boring. I should read American Psycho. That's supposed to be a pretty good book. What's on page 6-7? Alright, let's see. What's on page 6-7? It's like I said, every part of this book just reads like an instruction manual. No wonder they're turning it into a movie and a TV show and a video game and a stage play. You don't even have to change anything. The fucking stage directions are built into the story. Page 6-7 is really small because it's the end of a chapter. She has the highest combined stat total, so she's the designated party leader. As such, she has more control over the party menu. Don't worry, the titles don't mean anything. He paused, suddenly serious. Listen up, kid. She's quite a bit more powerful than you are right now, so you'll want to stick together. At least until you get to the 9th floor. That will be a challenge. You can always leave the party. That crown is on her head, not yours. Donut walked up to the door and scratched at it. It opened on its own. That's the entirety of page 6-7. My mom has been obsessed with these stupid books. What's up? Okay, this is crazy. I don't know why. I truly don't know why. Every encounter I've had with this book has been through somebody's mom. You say your mom has been obsessed with this. My friend Catherine that brought it up in our chat said her mom reads these, and Trevor owns these because his mom bought them for him. Is this crazy, boring ass book somehow appealing to moms? I think if my mom tried to read this, she would be bored instantly. Just more female readers than men in America right now? Yeah, I mean, how about for the past, since I've been born? Middle-aged women read more books? Yeah. I've complained about this before. It's definitely like, it's a spiraling issue where I feel like I don't read because they don't write books for me. And because I don't read, they don't write books for me. So I don't read, and then they don't write any books that I want to read. So I guess I'm part of the problem. This is what I'm trying to say. Read House of Leaves. We own it. Trevor's read it. There's tens of thousands of years of books. I know, I'm not saying there's nothing that I can read. I'm just saying they don't write new books. My mom reads, but she mostly reads like historical fiction, I think. My mom is into the kind of like, not like necessarily romance books, but I think she mostly reads like, here's a story about something that could have happened in the 1800s. One of those kinds. Stop signs and shit like that. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, looking at Dungeon Crawler Carl has made me want to go and read something. Not this. God, not this. But it does make me want to read something that's better. What does it do? I asked. She can teleport herself and up to 3 others to somewhere else that is within her line of sight. It will be especially useful if you come across rivers of lava or other impassable locations. Higher levels of the spell allow her to go further. If she manages to hit level 15 with the spell, it works almost as well as teleport, one of the most powerful, most important spells to have in this dungeon. It costs 20 mana to cast and has a 10-second delay and a 5-hour cooldown. It's not as good as a combat spell with that long of a delay, but it's still great to have. Can you imagine reading a book that has that paragraph in it and being like anything other than this is the biggest pile of shit I've ever put in front of my eyeballs? This is fucking crazy. Every paragraph I read is less interesting than the last. This must exclusively appeal to people who have never played a video game in their life, right? Like that, like this must be for people who don't play video games but want to have a taste of what playing a video game might just be like. Which is crazy. You can just go play a video game. You could, my mom, like, I feel like fucking AAA games nowadays are probably so streamlined. Like, my mom could pick up the latest Assassin's Creed and just hold forward and press the A button until she's at the end, right? Anyway. How about we do some dailies? Now that we're done with the reading portion of today's stream. I am gonna go grab some water first, though. Let me, here, you know what? Hold on. Put something on while I go get some water. Oh, the album recap. I totally forgot. I gotta be honest, guys, I'm falling off of the 1001 albums a day. I'm losing the challenge. It's getting boring to me. It just keeps picking albums from like 40 years ago, and I'm just like, I guess it's okay. It's a 3 out of 5, and then I move on. But I am doing the 1001 album a day challenge. Here are the albums that I've listened to. Tommy by The Who. Perfectly good album. Perfectly fine. I liked it. I give it a 3 out of 5. It was good. I mean, I like the drumming. The Who has a great drummer. I don't know the guy's name, but it's good. Good album. A little long, but it's good. Then I listened to DOA, the third and final report of Throbbing Gristle by Throbbing Gristle. And fun trivia fact, this is actually, I believe, the lowest rated album on the 1001 Albums website. Which that is kind of funny. Keywords from reviews. Here we go. Ready for the keywords from reviews for Throbbing Gristle? Noise, industrial, interesting, experimental, art, noises, random, worst, shit, hate, awful, terrible, garbage. So, unlistenable. And here's the thing. I skimmed the reviews before I listened to the album because I always check the reviews out. And the reviews were setting me up for something that this album definitely was not. With the reviews being so negative, I was like, whoa, this is gonna be like fucking insane. Like, this is gonna be like something, like, this is gonna be some insane, like, harsh, like, impossible to listen to. But then I listened to it, and honestly, my review of this is like, I think it's just kind of boring. Like, I've listened to a lot of music that, I mean, it's from 1978, right? It's pretty old. And I respect it on like a historic level where I'm like, this is pretty experimental for 1978. But overall, I've listened to stuff that is, you know, possibly inspired by this band, but like just is much more focused. I felt like this album was very unfocused. Like it wasn't unlistenable. It wasn't garbage. It wasn't like, but it was just very like, I was expecting something a lot punchier. Like I was expecting something with like more of an edge, but really a lot of it was very like, I don't want to say it was soothing, but it was like almost like hypnotic. Like it's very like, it goes down much more smoothly than I thought it was going to, you know? Like I'd probably give it like a 2 in that, like I feel like it was unmolded clay. It had a lot of ideas, but it didn't seem to stick with any of the ideas long enough for it to like coalesce into something that was actually interesting. It practically caused riots in the UK. See, that's so crazy. I feel the same shit about whenever I listen to Paranoid. I listened to that Black Sabbath album and I was like, oh yeah, this one like caused a big uproar. And then you listen to it and it's like mostly down tempo and like very jazz influenced. And you're like, what the fuck? This was like freaking people out in 1960, whatever. Like, this is like nothing. It's crazy. Click this. What the fuck is this? Join us for Northern Lions Super Cruise? What? This isn't real. What is this? This is... Are they actually... The Northern Lion is doing a cruise? He talked about it? It's not a bit? How much does this cost? Oh, I don't even get to see. I got put in a queue. I don't even get to see how much it costs. Well, I mean, I know Northern Lion does be going on cruises a lot. This is weird. this is strange, but I'm not interested, but I mean, good for him, I guess. I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, maybe, obviously, I certainly don't know the guy, but am I wrong in thinking that Northern Lion trapped on a cruise ship with thousands of people that are there specifically because they know him that just sounds like a nightmare scenario for him, right? Like that just seems like it would be the worst thing ever, right? Like, I don't know, not to get parasocial with it, but like, I don't know, I guess I don't know him. When is the Trog cruise? Yeah, I'm gonna take a rowboat. One person can go in a paddle boat with me across Lake Louisville. And that'll be my cruise. It costs $5. Anyway. It's got Northern Lion, Dan Giesling, and Squeaks. That's very funny. I also like it how it's labeled Northern Lion's wife as a special guest appearance. That's so, honestly, that's so funny. That's so fucking funny. I would love to do some kind of RTVS event and be like, special guest appearance, Trevor, my husband. You can say hi to my husband. I mean, I know that Northern Lion's wife is a streamer in her own right, but it's making me laugh to think about it. Okay, well, that was a fun little detour. What was I saying? Yeah. Throbbing Gristle, I definitely see the roots of where more punchy versions of that came came along in the later decades. But looking at the album in a vacuum, it gets a 2. I just don't think it was that interesting. I respect it from a historical standpoint, but there was just like a real lack of percussion. I think that's really what it comes down to for me, is I've realized I really, really like percussion in my music, which makes sense. I play the drums. It's like where my ears go to. But I just feel like there was like barely any drums at all on this album, and I just kind of like, I just kind of zoned out. But it did make me listen to an album that I haven't listened to in like a decade, which is a Faust and Dalek album called Der Alber Respect or something like that. Now that's a good album. But that one's not on the list. But you should go listen to it if you want. I'm starting to think that we're gonna make our own 1001. We're gonna have to make an RTVS 1001 album list and distribute it to the masses, because if you can believe it, today's album is ABBA, the second ABBA album. How did we get both ABBA albums in a list of 1001 albums? We got both ABBA albums within the first 50. I don't even hate ABBA. I think this album, I'll probably end up giving it a 3. I just am so sick of the 70s. I feel like of the last 15 albums, I think 13 of them have been in the 70s. It's like, I don't know. I just I need a little variety in my life. It's just driving me crazy. Anyway. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna go get some water. I'm gonna go downstairs and grab my water real quick. You guys can watch The Legend of Crystal Valley. I'll be right back. I'm back. Oh, he didn't even start the game. Classic rarest gamer video, not even getting to the game until 2 minutes in. Well, here, let's see what happens 7 minutes in. Wow. Riveting. Riveting gameplay. Okay. Well, I'm done watching that. Let's do Bandle. Bandle. What do we got Bandle today? 2017, 580 mil and a par 3. 2017. Could be Maroon 5. I see electric guitars. It could be Imagine Dragons. Let's see. You know what's weird? I feel like I almost know what this is. But I don't know. Chainsmokers. Nope. Okay, never mind. I guess I don't know what this is. It sounds crazy. This is what plays when you win like $100 on the slot machine. That's not even a song. I'm gonna guess Pink because sometimes it's always Pink. It's not Pink. I don't know, man. Is this the Jonas Brothers? Probably not in 2017, right? Skip me? No, I actually have literally no idea what this is. Give me the vocals, maybe. Nope. Fortress on the Knoll? Fortress on the Knoll? Castle on the Hill? Oh, it's Ed Sheeran. Fuck, I can't keep all of the late 2010s mega artists in my head. I push in Pink and then I push out Ed Sheeran and then I just fuck. I can never get this shit. Damn it. Fuck. Whatever. 2-minute cryptic. All right. Homebody cut short island hopping. Homebody cut short. Island is land. Hopping. Cut. Okay, so cut is a verb. So it could be an indicator. Could be... Well, what's the definition? I mean, the definition is either homebody. It's 5 letters. The definition could be hopping. Sometimes they like to cut words in half. So it could be home is the, like, home is the definition, and it's like body cut short? Island hopping. Island hopping. Cut short. Cut and hopping are both verb-ish. I know that being a verb doesn't necessarily mean it's an indicator, but unless it's just saying homebody cut short, is it maybe just is there a word inside? Ebony? Homb? Ombo? Amiibo? No, I don't think so. Cut? So what if it's body cut short? What if it was that? What if it's like B-O-D? Is it abode? No, damn. That would have been sick, bro. If the definition was home. Bode, bod. Cut short. Island hopping. Hopping. What would mean hopping? Hopping could mean take every other letter. Like I-L-N. Maybe? I'm still not sure the definition here. Home. Bode. Bod. Body cut short. Or cut short island. Maybe hopping applies to all of Cut Short Island? C-T-H-R... Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's Cut Short Island? S-O-T-S... No. Maybe Evans? H-R-I-L-N... These are not words. These are not words. Body cut short. B-O or B-O-D. Island hopping seems like wordplay to me. I really feel like the definition is home or homebody. 5-letter words for home. House. Or a 5-letter word for homebody, which is a pun. It is a pun, so it's not going to be as straightforward as just saying house. It's a pun. Homebody. What would be a pun for homebody? I don't know. What if maybe island hopping is the definition? What would be a 5-letter pun for island hopping? And then that would make homebody cut short? Cut short. This must be a deletion, right? What is short? What is another word for short? Or, this could be crazy. What if it's saying cut short is? But I don't see there's no IS anywhere else in the puzzle. gotta be honest. This is a par 3. I might have to take a hint on this one, because this is tough. Hopping could be alternating letters. It could be evens or odds. Hopping... What else could hopping tell you? I mean, it could just be an anagram. I mean, is it as simple as cut short, like S, remove S from island? And then hopping is just an anagram? Something or other? Ildan, Nilda, Dylan, Lidan, Indal, Inald, Inlad. Okay, none of these seem right. I don't think it's Inlad, because that's not a word. Cut short island. Ooh, what if it's... No, okay, because then homebody has... This is tough. This is tough. I think, honestly, it's that I just can't figure out which side is the definition. Homebody could be the definition. Home could be the definition. Hopping could be the definition. Island hopping could be the definition. It could even be short island hopping could be the definition, and the only thing is homebody cut. Maybe it's just, it could just be a word in homebody? What word can I form by removing letters from homebody? That would mean short island hopping. H-O-E Hody. Fuck. I think I need a hint. Ugh, I don't want to use a hint. We'll be here for an hour. We'll be here for an hour if I have to. I will eventually exhaust all possibilities. Body cut short. Body cut short. Or homebody cut short. 5 letters. Is land. It could be cut short is. That doesn't make any sense. Short is. Also doesn't make... Maybe... Could short island be telling me to use isle? Like, maybe it's... I'm trying to just see if there's any... But then I don't know what homebody cut means. Or hopping. Homebody cut. Homebody cut. Short island. And it would be hopping. Homebody cut short island. Homebody cut short island. But then what would... Like, I can't see any word in here. Homebody. Homb. Mebod. I'm taking a hint. I need an indicator. I think I give up. I can't tell which side is the definition. Body cut. Body cut, short island. Isle. Bissell. Not a word. Yizzle. Not a word. Unless hopping is an anagram. Maybe I need to anagram. Is there a word I can form with these? Blaeus. Elbis. Elbis Bresley? Selby. Sleeb. Blease. Eblis. The Eblis trigger? The Eblis trigger? Give me the damn hint. I give up. What's the fucking indicator? Okay, so homebody must be, or home. Cut short is a deletion. Hopping is an anagram. Okay. So I was on the right track. Now, the real question is the definition home or homebody? Islan. Anagram Islan. I'm really bad at anagrams. Lizan Al Gaib? Nizla. Ansild. None of these look like words to me. I'm gonna be quite honest. Linsla. Is it? Oh my god, is it snail? Oh my god. Is it? That's a pretty bad one, I'm gonna be honest. Homebody as a pun for snail? Like, I mean, I guess. That one's just not. Whenever the definition isn't, like, clearly obvious, it becomes so much harder. Man, that was a rough one. I feel like I maybe could have gotten that one. The problem is I was just too stuck on body being part of the clue and not part of the answer. Or hopping being the answer. Damn you. All right, let's do connections. What do we got today? Mushroom. Soprano. Montana. House. House, Montana, soprano. I was gonna say perhaps it is last names of famous fictional characters, but maybe not. Magic wand. Mushroom. Mushroom magic wand. Rabbit. Well, hold on. Is this names of sex toys? Cape Cod. Handkerchief. Ticket line. Box office. Box office, ticket line, velvet rope, and marquee. Features of a movie theater. Scene outside a theater. Oh, wait. House, Montana, Soprano, and Lasso? Is it famous last names of famous fictional characters? TV show title surnames. I forgot about Ted Lasso. Okay. Rabbit. Handkerchief. Camera lens. Baseball player. Pen. I have no idea. Cape. Things you wear on your back. Mushroom cape. Things inside of Mario World. Camera lens. Things that are focused. Things related to fish eye. Things that make... that use... things you zoom. Pen. Maybe it's a spelling thing. Handkerchief has hand. Camera lens has came? Probably not. Probably not that one. Baseball player. Baseball player. Someone who uses a bat. Someone who catches. Someone who plays a game? I don't think I have anything here. What in the world is this? Literally... Mushroom, magic wand, and rabbit are all, like, potentially sexually charged, but I don't think that's the answer. Baseball player. Someone who steals. Someone who hits a home run. Baseball player. Cape, magic wand. Features of a magician. Rabbit. A magician has a rabbit. Maybe not. Maybe not that one. Mushroom? Mushroom. Room. Has the word room in it. Camera. Camera lens. Dude, I have no fucking idea. What is this? Pen. Things that you write with, or things that you keep animals in. Things that used for writing. Pen. The bullpen is where you keep a baseball player. Dude, I'm getting hosed today. What is going on? Mushroom. Things that grow. Things that grow. A rabbit grows. Camera lens. cape. Mushroom. I don't see this at all, man. Baseball player. It's not wordplay. There's not enough words. It has to be semantically. I'm leaning towards magic wand, rabbit, and cape. And I guess handkerchief. I guess that could be related to a magician. They have the thing where they pull the thing out of their pocket. I feel like that's more of a clown thing than a magician thing, but I don't have a better guess. Accessories for a magician. I feel like that's a clown thing and not a magician thing. I don't know. Well, what the fuck is this one? I don't even have any idea. They have caps. Wow. That's a tough one. That's a tough one. They put it over an object and disappear it. Magicians cover things with handkerchiefs all the time. I like how upset you are about it. Magicians cover things with handkerchiefs all the time. Fuck. Do Gamedel. Could be Azuric. Nope. Gotta see more magic shows. I've seen one magic show, and it's the one that we hired an old man to act confused for. That's it. It's the only magic show I've seen, at least live. Okay, before 2001, that's kind of helpful. Not third person. You know what? How about a little bit of Ninja Gaiden? No. No, it is not a side view. First person. How about some Doom? How about some Doom? The original. Holy smokes. This is a fat stack of platforms. Okay. It's between 1994 and 2000. It's a first-person shooter. Could be Quake. Wait, is Quake also id? Quake 2. Fuck, that's also id. A first-person shooter. It is not in the Doom engine. Huh. That's actually pretty tough. I feel like every shooter was just a Doom on the Doom engine. Right? Like, this shit was on Zebo? Quake 2's on Zebo? What is Zebo? A shooter, a late 2000 shooter. Could this be the original Call of Duty, maybe? No, that's from 2003. Also, that's apparently also on the Doom engine. I did not know that. That's pretty crazy. It is not historical, which means it's probably sci-fi. Could this be Marathon? That's the wrong Marathon, but whatever. We know it's not. Whatever. Late 2000s. I don't know. I was not playing first-person shooters in the late 2000s. I was playing Banjo-Tooie, mostly. Give me a clue. Survival? Sci-fi horror survival action in the late 90s? A survival? Could this be like... Well, it's not Resident Evil. Sci-fi survival. I have no idea what this could be. Sci-fi survival, late 90s, first person. It's not single player, it's not single multi, it's not single multi co-op. So what the fuck is it? System Shock? The original? System Shock 2? System Shock 2. This is labeled as only single or co-op. That's always a weird one to split the needle for. Thread the needle. Whatever. I've never played these games. This is Counter-Strike, right? Is this Counter-Strike something or other? The original, maybe? Counter-Strike... Condition 0. Counter-Strike... Oh, no, wait. It's Half-Life. This is a blue shift, isn't it? There we go. I was close enough. There he is. That guy. Could this be The World Ends With You? No. Could this be a Yakuza game? No. Oh, this is Tokyo Jungle. Tokyo Jungle. That makes sense. This game looks fun. Haven't played it. I don't have a PS3. This looks like a cowboy. Or, alternatively, All Phoenix? No. What's up with his arm? This looks really weird. What is this? Who is this guy? Is this... I bet this is from a funny game. This makes me think like it's from a funny game. You know what I mean? Wait. Is this just Zoe? Zoe? From... Wait, isn't that her name? What's the name of the Left 4 Dead character? I thought it was Zoe. No, I don't know what this is. Skip me? No, I don't know who this is. Search by game? Any chance that this is some Just Cause? Okay, nope, it's not Just Cause. What else could this be from? Could this be from a Assassin's Creed? Like from the parts where it's in modern day? It does not look like it's any of these. Could it be Far Cry? No. It doesn't look like Life is Strange, but I don't know those games very well. Is it Rachel Dawn Amber from Life is Strange? Nope. What video game does this character belong to? Fuck if I know. It is a human female. It is a human female. I don't know. I legitimately have no idea. This is from Pikmin. It's Chloe Frazier from Uncharted. I've not played those games. This is a really bad render. The arm looks so bizarre. What's up with that? It looks so weird. Nazis, traps, journals, and treasure. Any chance that this is just Indiana Jones? And what's the new one? The Infernal Machine? God damn it. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Okay, sure. I'll take a twofer on that. We got grass here. You know what? Shot in the dark. This is Odama. Damn, not Odama. Oh, this is Risk of Rain. This is Rick of Rain. This is Risk of Rain 2. Dude, classic game. I should play this game again someday. Classic game. Truly classic game. Alright. Let's guess the audio. I don't know, Muse or something. It's not Muse. 3:35. Oh, is this, Somebody Told Me? By the Killers? No. Kind of sounded like the Killers. Oh, now it doesn't. I got tricked a little bit. It does sound like it's from 2006. Is this... It's not Third Eye Blind. What could this be? I'm thinking... Not Counting Crows. Could this be like The Fray? It doesn't really sound like The Fray, but I'm going to guess it anyway. Nope. No, I don't know this. I don't know this. Any chance that this is a Hoobastank? Okay, well, it's not The Reason. So, not gonna be that one. 3 Days Grace? Nope. Oh, it's Chris Daughtry. What did he say? Boom. Just had to wait for it. Just had to wait for it. Mr. Daughtry. Wasn't this guy like One American Idol or some shit? I don't know. Guess the movie? War Games. But Pixie Sex Games? They don't got War Game? There it is. Okay, not War Games. Tremors? Nope. Definitely not Tremors. Is that Jason Statham? Is that Dave Chappelle? %. It is Dave Chappelle, isn't it? 1997? I don't know any Dave Chappelle movies. 1997. Action, thriller, crime. Nicolas Cage. Somebody who I think might be Jason Statham, but I'm not sure. I have no idea what this movie is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't help me, man. You already told me he was in the movie. Ghost Rider? I don't think it's Ghost Rider. Oh, Con Air. I'm not really a movie knower. Did not know Dave Chappelle was in this. Let's guess the house. Homestuck reference. Wow, it is 4/13. That's like the funny Homestuck day, right? That's funny. I don't know if I got far enough into Homestuck to know why this day has any significance within that. Or if I did remember, I forgot. It's the first page? Oh. That shows how much I remember. Well, here's what I remember about Homestuck. There were kids and they were playing a video game, and then trolls showed up and made the story worse, and then I stopped reading it. And I said, this is not as fun as Problem Sleuth. I'm done reading this YA bullshit. Anyway. This is an interesting house. Is this just a circle? Gatlinburg, Tennessee? TN? I don't know. 300,000. Whoa, significantly more than 300,000. Sold on 1/18/2026. 1/18. Surprised it's significantly more. I didn't think Tennessee would be that expensive, especially out in the middle of nowhere. I don't know, 700,000? Less? 600,000? 600,000. Wow. Would you move to the middle of the Pacific Ocean with no food or drink or supplies, but it costs $1? No. 2 beds, 6 bath? That is a bizarre ratio. You need 3 bathrooms per person in this house? What? It's just a circle? And it's only 2K square feet? What the fuck? This is bizarre. What is this? A 2K square foot is it 2 stories? It's 2 stories. That's bizarre. What the fuck? They've got 6 bathrooms and a 2K square foot? That is bizarre. Video game level. This is looking like a 82. Damn. 80? Damn. 78? 76? No! No, come on, man. That's alright. To be honest, I was speeding through that one because I gotta pee real bad. I'll be right back. Here's more secret Crystal of the Valley or whatever. All right. Anything cool happen? Seems like the answer is no. Seems like a very boring video game. Okay. Do Scrandle. Double cheeseburger, bocadillo con bacon y queso. Does look pretty good. It's just like a bacon and cheese sandwich. This cheeseburger doesn't look bad either. Food, Japan, maybe? You know what? Honestly, this looks like it would be harder to eat. I'm going with this one. All right, steak sandwich or... Okay, steak sandwich it is. $24 steak sandwich. Yeah, whatever. Fish and chips, hockey porky bowl. Barbecue pulled pork chips, cheese sauce, crispy onions. Seems pretty good. I do love the crispy onions. You know what? I think the hockey porky bowl can get it. Really? Come on. Jacket potato. 2 pork belly sandwiches with 4 egg rolls and chips. But it's $42. That is pretty goddamn expensive. But this is a potato covered in crap. So, I mean, this is like doesn't even look like a particularly good banh mi either. This is like really small, but I don't know. It's such a ripoff. I guess I'll pick it, but I'm not happy about it. Still not happy about it. Loaded fries, hot dog. I'm gonna be the loaded fries on this one. Strawberry bubble waffle, wings and chips. Ooh. I think there's a place around here that does this like bubble waffle thing. I should go back there. It was pretty good. I went there once ever. This does look good. I'm gonna say that it's potential to not win just due to dessert debuff. But I mean, these wings don't look like anything too special. But, I'll pick it. Oh, 90%. A scone and a hot drink with jam and cream. Or chicken gyro and chips. Ooh, I'd love a chicken gyro, dude. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, but I think I would rather take the meal. Salted herring sandwich, Philly cheesesteak. That is not a cheesesteak. It took me a second to even realize what I was looking at on the right here. That is leather. That is not food. Now, a salted herring sandwich, certainly gonna offend some sensibilities, but this is not food. It's just not food. This one on the left is food. Jerk chicken loaded fries or pork Wellington. Now this is hardly Scran. I'm gonna assume this pork Wellington probably tastes alright, and it is included with hospitality ticket, but it's just not Scran. This one on the left, now that's some Scran. This shit's Scran for sure. Polish hot dog. What makes this Polish? This one, like, has a more satisfyingly red color. Like, this feels like it's the kind of hot dog that's gonna snap when you bite into it. You know what I mean? This one looks like it's gonna just be, like, soft all the way through. I'm gonna go with the Polish hot dog here. Oh, but it's twice as expensive. It's twice as expensive, though. Damn, this sucks. I don't know. Fuck it. Polish hot dog. All right, we're in there. We're in there. Hot dog. 4 sausage hot dog. This is kind of a crazy thing on the right here. Is this like cheese? Like a shredded cheese? It looks pretty good. Looks better than the one on the left, so that's pretty easy. 9 out of 10. Seems good to me. All right. What do we got today? Moira versus Genji. Wow. Probably about the same. I guess Genji's been around longer. I think they added this character long after I stopped playing. I'm gonna say Genji. Yep. Gwen Stacy Shirakami Fubuki, who I don't even get to see. I'm gonna just guess it's the Marvel character. Yup. Millie Hell of a Boss or Kagami Rin from Vocaloid. Probably the one from the horny Tumblr show. Yep. Haunter or Mega Man. I always like when it's these matchups. Haunter versus Mega Man. Haunter versus Mega Man. Gosh. I just don't know. I truly don't. Haunter very clearly does not have a penis. But not like that would stop people. Just saying. Mega Man? I don't know if there's any Mega Man fans left on Earth at this point. So I'm gonna give it to Haunter on this one. Yep. By about double. Amy Wong or Koopa Troopa? I know that the Western cartoons do have crazy shooters out there. I mean, Koopa Troopa is so generic. Like, there isn't... Like, this is honestly more of a concept than a singular character. But generally, that doesn't play as well on Rule 34. That's like an E6 thing. I think it's gonna be Amy. Wow, Amy lost to Koopa Troopa. How embarrassing, bro. Crazy. Seeley from Honkai Star Rail or Dizzy from Guilty Gear. I don't know. Probably Dizzy, right? Dizzy been around since like the late 2000s. New 13 from Blaze Blue or Iron Mouse VTuber. Blaze Blue has not been doing so hot in the past decade. Probably the VTuber. Yep. Tawna Bandicoot from Crash Bandicoot or Utsuo Ryuji from Toho Project. I don't actually know this one. Is it? I thought it was Coco Bandicoot. Are there multiple female bandicoots in Crash Bandicoot? Tawna was from Crash 1, Coco was from Crash 2. Oh. Okay. I don't really know. I don't know how popular Crash Bandicoot is on the Rule 34. I just feel like the Tohos are spread too thin. Like, if it's not one that I've ever heard of before, it usually doesn't have a lot of posts. I'll go with the Crash Bandicoot. Yep. Charmeleon or Eldegard von Trelsveg. Or Velg. Well, I feel like Charmeleon is not like a A-lister. You know what I mean? I feel like pretty low power ranking Pokemon, all things considered. I don't really know anything about anything related to Fire Emblem that wasn't in a Smash Brothers game, though. I don't know. It feels stupid to vote against the Pokemon here, but I'm gonna vote against the Pokemon. Alright, we're in it. Hope, Fortnite, or Mai? Oh, it's gotta be Mai, right? Come on. Not even close. Easiest guess of my life. Doesn't get easier than that. Whoopsie. What do we got today? Nate Day Artist or Litten Species? Litten is what, the middle evolution of Incineroar? Or the first one? I don't know. Artist versus just a Pokemon species? Gotta be the Pokemon species, right? Yep. Yup. Tomb Raider, copyright tag, or Mars Miner. Tomb Raider would probably just include characters cosplaying as Lara Croft, which can't be that popular, but compared to an artist, it's kind of tough. The problem is I just don't know when it comes to the artist. I'm going to go with Tomb Raider just because it's a copyright. Seems safe. Okay, never mind. This person has 4,500 pictures. 4,500 pictures? Even for an artist, that is crazy. Like, what the hell? Drawing like 5 pictures a day? Moon or Raven? It's not hard to put a moon in your image. Like, it's just putting a circle, a gray circle in your picture, which makes me think that it could be very common. Raven? You know, bird furries are not super common, but I'll go with the species. Okay, never mind. I should have gone with my gut. I talked myself out of it somehow. Gravity Falls, Holstein Friesian cattle? This is a specific type of cow? A specific breed of cow, I guess. Or Gravity Falls, which I don't believe has any furry characters in it, as far as I know, so makes me think this is probably mostly going to be like stuff that is tagged Gravity Falls because it is referencing something from the show, not necessarily characters. Cows are like a C-tier furry species, I feel like. And this is a specific one of those. I'll go with the cow, but I don't know. Okay. Cows do have big ones. That is true. XCOM or Eevee? Yeah, gonna be Eevee. CJ, Animal Crossing, or Tiny Toons Adventures. This is just one guy. It's like the lizard. I gotta pick Tiny Toons Adventures. I just think it's gonna win. Digital Extremes. Digital Extreme. Is that Warframe? I think. Versus Clock Stops 3 a.m. Artist. It's Warframe. Warframe falls in a very strange spot where I feel like it's too non-humanoid for Rule 34, but not non-humanoid enough. Like, if you're drawing Warframe pornography, I honestly don't know what website you put it on. I always feel stupid when I pick the artist and it's small, but then when I don't pick the artist, it always wins. I'll go Digital Extremes. I don't know. I don't... All right. Good enough. Celtic mythology or the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog? Well, this is very specifically one Sonic game, which seems weird. Celtic mythology, I've got to be honest, I'm not sure what all that covers. I'm not too brushed up on my Celtic mythology. You know what? Why would I not pick Sonic? It's gotta be Sonic, right? It's fucking Sonic. Ooh, barely. Ray Huma, artist, or Living Clothing? Living Clothing is fairly specific. And this artist appears to be a 3D artist. And I know it's very easy to pump out 7,000 different versions of the same picture if you're just rendering it in Blender anyway. Oh, wow. Totally wrong. 3K. Wow. Magnetus, artist, or Black Bottomwear? Black Bottomwear. Well, that's just any pants? Any black pants ever? It's got to be that, right? All right. 7 out of 10. Eh. It's okay. All right. Let's do musical. What do we got today? Caveman Games, Captain Comic, The Adventure, Advanced D&D Dragon Strike, World Class Track Meet. This must be 4 of the worst games ever produced. Let's see what they sound like. Sounds like Track Meet? No, it's Caveman Games. Fuck. It's honestly, the song's not that bad. I get down with it. Kind of jamming. I like it. Chocobo's Dungeon 2. We got PlayStation games. Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain. Bruce Willis, Apocalypse. What the hell is this? I've never heard of this game before. That looks like a fun game. Or Army Men, Sarge's Heroes. Let's see. That's gotta be Chocobo Dungeon, right? That sounds too Final Fantasy. Yeah, that's a bit easy. Donkey Kong Jr., Ultimate Basketball, Racket Attack, Ice Hockey. Okay, so we have 3 sports games in Donkey Kong. All right. I have no fucking idea. I can't. For some reason, I'm thinking tennis. Yeah, let's go. It's tennis. That's a tennis song if I've ever heard one. All right. 90s. What do we got? Super Furry Animals. Never heard of that band. Lush. Helium. Or Spiritualized. That sounds like Lush to me. I'm pretty sure this is Lush. Yes. It's not the song that's in Rock Band, but it sounds like the song that's in Rock Band. What do we got? TLC. Monica. Tevin Campbell. Joe. My name is Joe. All right. Never heard of you, Joe. that was when rap was different, man. It was good. Not all this stupid crap. Actually, I don't know. Do they even make rap albums anymore? I feel like hip hop kind of came and went. I think the Kendrick Drake feud killed hip hop somehow. No, I just don't listen to the radio. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do gamer. What do we got? Far Changing Tides, Halo 2, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, or Modern Warfare 3? All right. Easy. Next. Call of Duty World War II, Deltarune Chapter 2, Marvel's Spider-Man, or The Witcher? Must be Deltarune. This could be Call of Duty. This could be any of the other three. I don't know, man. Spider-Man? Nope, it's The Witcher. Fuck it. Grand Theft Auto 5, Days Gone, Chrono Cross, The Last of Us. I remember somebody once told me if it's guitars, it's The Last of Us. It's The Last of Us. Haven't played it yet. Probably won't. All right. That's musical. All right, there's a little game I want to play, but I think I might need a controller for it. I saw a game on Steam that was free that released in February. It's been in my library, but I haven't played it. It looks like it's a little, I don't know if this is a, yeah, okay, so this is a student game. But it looks like it's a little Metroidvania game. It looked pretty neat. Willing to throw a little time into it. It's called Liturnian. But I think I'm gonna need a yeah, I am gonna need a controller. So 1 second, I gotta go grab my controller from downstairs and I'll be right back. Okay. Got to plug it in. Alrighty. I'll change the stream information. Oh, it changed it back. Hello? Okay. I don't know how long this game is. I don't assume it to be very long because it is just a student project. But it looked neat. There we go. All right. Oh. Hello? Appears like it might not recognize my controller. However, it also doesn't recognize my mouse. All right, hold on. We're gonna restart it. Give it another go. Hopefully it works. Okay, it works now. It's very quiet. My max FPS is 164.958. All right. Is there any sound? Oh, there we go. Can I invert the camera controls? Nope. Fair enough. Gonna just have to get used to it. Copa. I don't have any attacks. Hold LT. All right. I can do that. Ability unlock chain. Use your chain to attack enemies and obstacles. Okay. I like it. Oh. Hold deal. Very, very pseudo regalia. All right. Very neat. No music, though. Oh, maybe a little bit of music? Gotta be looking for secrets. It's just like Azuric. I can buffer my jumps. I feel right at home. Oh, these things look cool. Oh, do I have like a dodge? Whoa. Okay, I found the center camera button. I'm getting owned. I'm getting owned badly. Hold on. Let's heal. Okay. Whoop. All right. Where am I taking this? A little bit of moonwalking. What do I need to carry this for? Oh, I can't get in there. Oh, I see, I see. Put it right here. Nice. How do I inspect again? Oh, there we go. Health upgrade! Hell yeah. Let's look at my inventory. I like it. There's a big yellow circle. I'm down, I'm down. Ooh, I got a map. That's nice. Where am I on the map? Am I present? I can't really tell. Oh, okay. Water bad. Gotcha, Roger. The camera is really far away from the player. I kind of wish there was a way to adjust how far the camera was. Crystals are for show. Where am I? Oh, okay. I can't jump off of the wall. Or I can jump off, but I can't let go and then jump. I can't believe how much Azric has fucked up my ability to control a camera in 3D. It's embarrassing. Everything I do is backwards because of fucking Azric. It's a fun mechanic. I like it. I got a Lux flower petal. I'm sure that will be useful. Shortcut. Dark Souls. Okay, I can only move it back and forth. Classic sliding block puzzle. Classic. Oh, okay. Now I'm on the other side. Do I get maybe a double jump? Probably. Some kind of jump-related upgrade? Cool, cool. Jump attack looks pretty cool. It's locked. Default Unity font, it's locked. Hey, fair enough. Asked and answered. Okay. Well, obviously I'm meant to go deeper in the caves. So I'll do just that. Oh. What's the guy to do here? Do I go this way? Up on here? Seems right to me. Blue? Oh. So let's hit it a bit later this time. Okay. Received another Lux Flower petal. Why are all these things here? Okay. That's pretty fun. I like this mechanic. Oh, shit. My depth perception. Can I get back up quickly? Maybe? Ah. Perfect. I thought of everything. Inspect. Bell tower key. Perfect. I think that's what I want. I would like to use it. Do I maybe ring it? No. No, just for fun. It's just for funs. Ooh. Interesting. I've died. Assuming maybe I'm supposed to go down here instead. get some kind of ability, perhaps? Hey, whoops. Oh, I don't appear to be able to make it across there. Maybe I'm not supposed to yet? Oh, wait. Maybe I'll just do it over here. Oh. Okay. Well, obviously there was something I was supposed to do in here, which I have failed to do. I have a bit of trouble with depth perception. Can't really tell where this thing is. You know what? I'm actually gonna just not... I'm a pacifist now. I've decided. Mostly because I don't know what happens when I run out of health. I'd rather not find out. These things are chasing me a long way. No. Damn it. Alright, where are you? Ooh! What? Did I, like, not hit a checkpoint or something? This is the beginning of the game. Hello? Am I crazy? What? That can't be right. Did I... What happened? No checkpoints? Or what, maybe there was like something I was supposed to interact with and I didn't? Well, let's just see. I don't think it's that far of a run back. Maybe I was supposed to touch this big thing in the middle. Maybe this is a checkpoint and I'm dumb. Maybe? Maybe not? Okay. I guess I just really am not supposed to die. Which, you know, fair enough. I'll try harder. Fuck, I got plenty of different directions to go now. I think these guys are just gonna chase me forever and ever now. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's spam my attack. Okay, I'm gonna die. How do I heal? Okay. Alright. Well, I mean, you know, it's a student game. I just don't know why. I don't know if I'm missing something or if I'm supposed to have a... Am I supposed to have a checkpoint of some kind? Just feel like it's probably not intended that every time I die I have to start all the way back at the start of the game. We'll give it one more try. I knew this was not gonna... I mean, you know, it's very clearly on Steam. It says it's a student game. I was just interested in it. It looked neat. I think it's got good bones. You know, I wonder how much of it was... Like, I wonder for the assignment, like, is all of this, like, original assets, or did they have to, like... have to make everything themselves, or were they allowed to use asset packs? I feel like I might recognize the crystals as an asset, as a free asset I've seen on the Unity asset store before. Have you seen Mr. Sleepy Man? I have heard of it, but I've not played it. You know, let's go a different direction. How about? Let's just see what happens. Oh. Is this my checkpoint? Okay. I guess this was my checkpoint. Put it in kind of a weird spot where you could just walk completely past it. I wish the map had a "You are here" sticker. I kind of get the vague sense of where I'm to go, though. I still have to figure out how to get... No, wait, I've been there. Right. This is all new. Can I maybe open this big door? Nope. Oh. Speak. It's Tub. Hi, Tub. Oh, ship. Me too, buddy. It appears I will need some kind of double jump or something. But I have another sneakier idea. Although, it involved jumping off of that guy who I then killed. So, never mind. Oh, I got tricked. Accordions. I like it. I'm down. A little bit of platforming action. Not sure where I am now. I'm not sure where I'm at on the map. Is this the big room I was in before when I died? Maybe? Kinda hard to tell. Oh shit. Who's this guy? What's up? Not gonna... Well, okay, never mind. I thought we were cool, man. Oh. Huh. Alright. Hope you feel better soon. This is the same room. So what's the point of all this? What am I doing this for? So I appear to have just gone in a big circle. Nope. Maybe. Kind of hard. Strict platforming. Why? Now, why am I here? Okay. For fun? Or... I'm not sure what I'm doing here. That's cool. I like collectibles. However, I'm still... I wouldn't say I'm lost per se. More like I am without purpose. Kind of figured I would have found another ability by now. Still chilling? Still hanging out there? I mean, I could go this way. That's back towards where I already was. Wait, so... This is the way I came. Maybe there was something up here that I did not do. Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, I'll backtrack? I haven't really accomplished anything. Can I climb this? No. No way I'm making this jump. Not even close. Feels unintended. I don't think I'm making it anywhere else, though. Yeah, I don't think that's possible. Nope. Okay. Well, that might be it. I mean, I don't know. There's definitely more game in the game. But to be honest, I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be going. You know what? Well, no, because that cave just... I was already back there, right? Let me go back here one more time. Because I think there was one other way I could go back here that I didn't do yet. Stop hitting me. So I think I could go this way, right? I don't think I've gone this way yet. Okay, multiple ways. There's a red dot. How do I get there? Whoa, the game lagged really hard as soon as I jumped for some reason. I think it was... I probably hit a loading seam. Oh, a save point. I'll take it. I like the jump attack thing. That's a fun mechanic. I'm into that. Someone's spitting at me. Oh, that's not what you want. In fact, yeah, I think that's gonna be better. Come on. Ugh, I don't want to land down there. That is dubious. There we go. An extra healing charge. Sure, sounds good. Slide. Slide to move faster, and you can also jump during a slide to leap great distances. My first upgrade. Ooh, that's kind of fun. I like it. I'm down. Still not really sure where I'm going, but... Really? Well, now I'm zooming. Now I'm going. Now I'm getting somewhere. Well, now that I can leap large distances, let's go back over here. What's this? I don't have control of my character anymore. He's getting attacked in the cutscene, bro. Help! Help me! I'm gonna die. I think I just died. I did. I just died in the cutscene. Hey, you know what? Fast travel back. I'll take it. Fucking jump in the hole. Oh. Well, that's the end. Okay, cool. Yeah, hey, you know what? For a student game, totally decent bones. I mean, you know, rough around the edges, but I imagine that this was made on not only a budgetary constraint, but a time constraint as well, you know? Needs music badly? Yeah, I mean, well, you can blame Sten Clute. Sten Clute? Where was the music? But yeah, for a student game, I could see, I mean, it's very clearly inspired by Pseudo Regalia, but not in like a bad way. That's interesting though. Yeah, I guess that's the whole game. They kind of tricked me by... Wait, what are these? I didn't see these before. Huh? I didn't unlock any of those. Did I like sequence break or something? Or maybe these are just like unlocked when you beat the game? Weird. I wonder. Because I definitely couldn't do this shit before. I never opened this door over here either. I feel like there's stuff that I missed. I don't know. Let's mess around a little bit. Let's see. Maybe there's post-game content. Because I also got, like, collectibles, but I didn't... There was, like, not anything to spend the collectibles on? Right? So it feels like I might have accidentally sequence broke the game or something. I've definitely been here. Like, I keep collecting these petals, but I never found anything to spend them on. Might be part of the reduced scope mentioned on the Steam page. Yeah. Look, I took a video game class in college, and I was like, I'm going to make this game, and then I didn't make it because it was too hard, and I just made Doodle Jump instead. And I did get an A, so thank you, Doodle Jump. But I get it. Sometimes, you know, you gotta set your sights high. You know? And then just slowly lower them over time. I just think it's interesting that, like, I don't know where I got all these other powers from. Maybe they just give it to you. They're just like, yeah, you beat the game. Here you go. Here's all the shit that we didn't get to add. But I did get a health upgrade. I like how fast you can go with the slide. That's very fun. And the, like, Mario Odyssey dive. I like that. That's fun. Definitely fun to move around. And I think that's, you know, that's like the core of your game, right? Like, all this game was missing is just content, which, you know, that's fair. Content is the hard part, well, maybe not necessarily hardest, but definitely the time-consuming part is making content, so. But it's got decent bones. Fun to move, fun to jump. The combat's pretty god-awful, but, you know, what Metroidvania doesn't have awful combat? Let's be honest. It's basically impossible to not get hit by every enemy, no matter what. There's no dodge button. There's no iframes. Very ambitious, I'll say. Didn't really need enemies, to be honest. If it was just a game about walking around and doing cool jumps, then, like, you know. I think that would have been good enough. I really like the dive. I think that's fun. Like, just doing this is just satisfying, you know? Like, that's... You have an entire small game right here with just these 3 movements. Just jumping, diving, and sliding. That's a full game on its own. A simple one, but, you know. See? I can't stop. It's too fun. Just feels good. And I'm very particular when it comes to platformers, so... I have refined platforming tastes. Alright. Well, that was fun. Fun little game. Thumbs up. If I was your teacher, I'd give you an A+. Maybe an A-. I'd give you an A-. Maybe a B+. Somewhere around there. You'd get something. You'd pass. Fun enough. Okay. Well, that'll probably just be the stream. I don't really have anything else planned. I just saw that game and I was like, oh, that'll be fun. That'll be fun for a moment. But, yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I'll take one good look at my Steam library. But I don't think I have anything else interesting lined up. I have so many games. Infinite games, but no games. That game makes me want to play Pseudo Regalia again. I think it's been long enough since I've played Pseudo Regalia that I don't remember anything about where anything is or the order of playing it, so I think I could replay that game again. Did the Pseudo Regalia devs ever release another game? Looks like no, they have not. There's one that's on my wish list that looks really cool. It's like a 3D platformer, but it's still to be announced. So that means in indie game speak, that means don't expect this to ever be played. Fair, which is fair enough. But it looks really cool. I hope it comes out someday. Looks sick. Okay. Well, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Got anywhere to send you guys? Let's see. None of my friends are streaming. Oh, well. I will just let you guys go. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but Wednesday is the RuneScape League. So I'll probably stream that a little bit. That'll be a fun little thing to do. Do a little RuneScaping. And so yeah. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everybody.